Charlie Cushane here to do another truck camper mod in my chalet double slide. And even though we have a slightly above average sized kitchen with an island here, there's always room for improvement. And one of the things I want to improve today is more cutting board space. So my wife has a lot more room to cut up vegetables and stuff like that. I want to transform this sink area into a cutting board with a couple of bowls. So let's take a look. My strategy is to put a cutting board over this entire surface. I bought a piece of this high density polyethylene that's really good for cutting boards as far as your knives and not dulling them and not absorbing any moisture. So as you can see, this is a 2 foot by 3 foot piece. It's way too big. I actually want to go just beyond the sink. But what's going to be a little bit unique is what happens after you cut something. Let's say you peel some carrots. What do you do with all the scraps? You need a place for those to go. And what happens after you cut the carrots up? How do you get them into your salad bowl? My plan is to embed in this piece of material these two bowls over the sink. So you'll scrape the scraps into one bowl, and then the actual carrots or celery, whatever, will go into this bowl. And then you'll be able to just pick it up and put it in your salad bowls. After some careful measuring, I guess I decided my cutting board is going to be 26 wide, which is about a ½ inch on each side, by 21, which gives me another ½ inch, with 30-inch radius here, 60-inch radius here. To do my radius on this one end, 60 inches, I got a long string in my pencil and just swinging an arc. Okay, I have the basic shape, as you see, cut out, but now I got to sand it down to the line and get a really smooth curve on all edges. Okay, now that I got the basic shape all cut out, we're going to use one of these bowls as our template for the corners. Here we go. Ready to cut. You may be wondering why I spent so much time getting the perfect shape, but it wasn't just to trace it. I'm going to actually stick this down to the high density polyethylene with this double back tape. And then I'll cut off some of this excess material, and then using this flush trim router bit, I'll actually go around and with my router and make it a perfectly smooth surface. Nothing really fussy. Oh, that's on there good. That won't come loose. Now I'll use the template to bandsaw, and then I'll router. Okay, just got done bandsawing. As you can see, I left 1/8 of an inch around the edge. So now my goal is to get my router table out and flush trim bit and go around this and get a perfectly smooth edge. ever tried to cut a juice groove down a surface? Well, if it's square, if the cutting board's square, that's easy. Most people build a frame out and they bump their router against it and go around. But what do you do if you have a curved surface and then a really curved surface? What you do, I hope, is what I'm attempting to do here. I made a piece of from the leftover high density polyethylene. I made a piece with a notch with 2 corners. And the idea is I'm going to put this on, touch the 2 corners. That means I know I'm square in the same distance all the time. So I just have to go straight down like this. And then when I get to the corner, I know I have to stay square. Oh, see, I came up. I have to stay square all the way around. So that's the trick. I'm going to try to use these 2 points to create a straight area, and it keeps me the same distance. If I just had a single point, I could pivot and go closer or farther from the edge. So I don't want that. I want the same distance all the way around. Okay, here's the 2 holes. I got a drill, and then using my new circle template, cut the circles for the bowls. First thing, drill the holes. Now I want to go down about 1/8 of an inch. Oh, perfect. Perfect depth. Yep, both bowls, perfect. And they'll be nice and flush with the surface. Let's try the bowl. Oh, perfect. We are getting close. All right, here we are with the cutting board in our island. And as you see, it fits right over the sink with a 1/2 inch to spare, which is beautiful. And there's 2, as you see, circles. And these bowls fit in there perfect. You can see they're flush because I have a recessed lip here. So the bowls just sit nice and flush. Now you can use it this way and scrape stuff into the bowls. And there is a drip edge all the way around. Or if you're righty-lefty, we could do this. And you could use it that way. However, if this side gets all chewed up or you want to do meat, you can take the bowls out, flip it out. Same thing. You can use this side or this way. So it's totally symmetric. 2 different ways. And these bowls fit in either side because I put a recessed lip on both sides. As far as I know, this worked out great, but there's only one true test. The wife test. So let's get Jenny out here to actually test it, preparing some vegetables.
All right, let's test this out. I got some cucumbers from my friend Mary Ann's garden. And let's see how this works. Technically, I could even go right into the bowl. Perfect. Oh, perfect. Let me get my bowl here. Yes. Awesome.
So what do you think of this cutting board, Jenny? Do you like it?
Yeah, I like it. You know, it gives me even more counter space. Because sometimes I'm cutting things up and I just have other things going. That's a win, Charlie.